Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus in unison. Has a goal! Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Looks a good ball through, and he's lost his chance! Cleared without complication. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neymar pops him off it and wins back the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ceballos looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. And he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. No goals as yet. Ceballos, and he's picked out the run. Single.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's quick to snatch it back. Becao. Always onto this. And the keeper's given it away. Kyle Walker. And it's Neymar. Busquets. And it's De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. Ceballos. Budimir. Half an hour played now. Diego Lopez. Singo does well to get it back. That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Neymar. Oh, super ball. Ceballos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Taken back almost at once. Looking tidy in possession here. Ceballos. And he's intervened well there. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Ceballos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rodrigo Becao cuts out the pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Diego Lopez. Shot could be on. Danger averted for now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ceballos. Threads one in. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! The breakthrough arrives at last!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Oh, this looks sharp. De Jong. De Bruyne. Dani Ceballos. Good running, strong, and the shot! It's run loose. That could... has another go! It's loose now, and they want to get... In he goes again! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been a...
Messi! That's a half-decent try.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. Hwang Hee-chan. Ceballos.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Diego Lopez. Ceballos. It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Koundé. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Messi. And Messi! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury.
Royce! A real chance and a real let-off.
Royce.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. No way through there. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Chance for the header! They've done it! Back to within one. Interesting. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
A real chance if he can get through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The final 5 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Interesting ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to get it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's found just the keeper to beat. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's the shot! Really well taken goal.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Neymar! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And one more try! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores.